Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor back for more to kick the raw, representing everyone's you and I verse. So we're gonna do a video on what is it? Capricorn 7th house, which is Cancer rising series. Cancer being that cardinal. I did a little bit of a breakdown on the Cancer sign. You know what I'm saying? The Capricorn sign. In the last video, which was the Gemini rising and Sagittarius 7th house. But this is being the and what the reason I got into that, let me finish up what I'm saying. The reason why I got into that is because I was speaking about their values and their behind the scenes, desires or activities. You see what I'm saying? So to say that Cancer being that initiating, creating initiating, creating new emotions, new ways of feeling the emotions, and Capricorn being that initiating, creating new ways of practicality, being that cardinal modalities for both of those. Cardinal being initiating, creating, right? So yeah, with this one, it's kind of like, if you ask me, kind of having a Cancer rising is a little bit tricky in a way to say that it's like, generally the first house, Aries being that cardinal fire, it's actually a little bit not opposite, but it's like the opposite, the other polarity to how the first house would be, to say that maybe not a full polarity, but just like the yin and yang, kind of to say like, water kind of holds things in and fire kind of pushes things out, and to say that, make sure this motherfucker not trying to get me in no goddamn accident. Okay, yeah. Alright. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, okay, it could be a little bit difficult, right? To say that this water being initiative and creative of the emotion, and then the 7th house, which is generally an air placement, this being also the yin side of it, to say that air is a bit more yang than earth is, to say that if you're speaking about the yang, this is a whole other video, let me just fucking stop it right there with that. But to get into more of what I'm saying, you holding in this relationship nature, and it's like everything is yin for this. So the way that you're expressing yourself and the way that you're receiving the partnership and the communication and everything like that is very receptive and not so expressive. So maybe you want to be more, put yourself out there a little bit more. It's like Cancer can be that sign that can either be, putting themselves out on Front Street with their emotions, or kind of like, alright, I know I'm very emotional, so let me be a bit more recluse and hold things in a bit more. Okay, intersection popping. Something must have happened up top, but yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with this goddamn video, so that's irrelevant. But yeah, maybe that's the sign house should go into a little bit of their 2nd house and their 8th house, to say that the way that Cancer does value things is that expression. So they value the expression of another individual, and that fiery nature that they can kind of like sit around and actually, is somebody that builds them up, builds their value up in the way that they express themselves. So it's like, water loves to feel good, water loves to move around. It, like, in the babbling brook, it's just kind of like, floating on along. It's not really having no issues with floating along until it gets a little bit like turbulent waters, then the water may not be able to be so calm if there's a lot of air. See, to say, like, this is a bit of a tangent, but to say that, Scorpio's 8th house is Gemini, and there's too much Gemini going around Scorpio, they start to get fucking anxious, a little bit pissed off, like, alright, just shut the fuck up now. But yeah, so their 2nd house being Leo, their 8th house being Aquarius being this fixed air, and Leo being this fixed fire. Yes, damn, I'm not really sure what the fuck popping, but it's all good. I'm doing my videos. Uh, um, maybe it's starting to move, but Aquarius being, fixed on their own way of communicating. So, behind the scenes, you really are loving this alien-like nature of an individual. You really appreciate someone being able to communicate in their own way. Like to say that the individual is Aquarius, and generally as well Leo. If Leo isn't trying to just make everybody else happy around them, Leo could be the best individual. But it's like Aquarius is already this individual, and to say that that's like how you value and also how you act behind the scenes. You really are your own individual. It's just you tend to be a bit more recluse sometimes with this water nature than the 7th house Earth nature. So yeah, this is 7th house Capricorn and 1st house Cancer. Holla back, motherfucker. I love y'all.